Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza.
And I'm Hannah.
And today we have a whole bunch of kids books, which we are really excited about. And the one on top, everyone in particular is excited about. I'll let you do it.
All our kids are going to be fighting over this book, essentially. So what we have here is the Time Museum, Volume 2, by Matthew Loux?
Sure.
A very fun graphic novel, a little time travel. Really just so engaging and fun.
I haven't read the first one, but I know that those who have are looking forward to the second. Okay, this was our Pact, which is also a graphic novel. It's actually a really thick graphic novel. I think it's a little bit, for a little bit older age, and it's about a paper lantern festival and a group of boys who make a pact to follow the lanterns until they land, and then I guess they have a magical adventure. It's kind of hard to guess what's going to happen. Yeah.
I'll bet it's beautiful. I feel like the lanterns are so beautiful. So here's this. Looks like we have a graphic novel box here. So we have a graphic novel. This is by Nathan Hale. He's the fellow who, he's great. He did Hazardous Tales, so they're kind of historical graphic novels, and he's also worked with Shannon Hale and her husband on some graphic novels. And this one is really different, called Apocalypse Taco.
I like that. That almost feels like if you had like a kid graphic novel name generator and just threw in words, you would end up with Apocalypse Taco.
Yeah, and it's got some pretty exciting images going on here. It's not light, but, it looks exciting. So
this one might be over my head. It says PopularMMos presents Enter the Mind.
No.
Okay,
it's
you got
PopularMMos.
Oh, MMOS.
Yes. They're YouTubers, husband and wife, super cute gamers with their kitty.
Oh, wow. The things I don't know.
Your kids are just a little young, but they're getting there.
I mean, for all I know, they know. Maybe it's just me who doesn't know. Oh, and it looks like good art.
Huh. Well, that's exciting. Well, you can get the other one, and my kids will get this one.
Okay, it sounds like the PopularMMos wrote it, and then it's illustrated by someone named Danny Jones.
Nice. We have a lovely Plants versus Zombies, Garden Warfare. You can never go wrong with Plants versus Zombies. Another graphic novel in the series of them that we have. Ta-da!
Yeah, I think we're going to get a couple more. Maybe not in this box, but I think we were missing some. So we might.
Good.
Yeah, we might.
Yeah, they're fun. They're popular too.
And this is a new kids sort of like first chapter book series, but it's nice because it's sort of a hybrid. For some reason we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know if one's going to turn up somewhere or if an error was made, but we'll look at number 2. It's called The Alien Next Door, and it's about a kid who thinks his neighbor is an alien, and it's just got a lot of illustrations, which I think is really perfect for kids who are just starting on chapter books. Like, there's really not a single page. Sorry, maybe I'm not showing this well. There's not a single page that's like a huge nothing but text, and I think that's a big help mentally for kids. And plus, it's such a fun premise. The Alien Next Door.
Aha! So, Camp by Kayla Miller. I think we have a new book by her out there. At least the illustration style looks really similar.
Yeah, I think we do have another book by her out there.
Okay. Yeah, this one's called about Olive and Willow. They're happy campers, or are they? So they're sure to have a great time at summer camp, but then all these things happen. This looks to me like it is a contemporary graphic novel, and we found that those are really popular around here, actually, that people are really looking for not just fantasy and science fiction, but some realistic.
New box.
This is fun. I don't get to do these. This is fun.
Okay. The Someone New, and this is by Jill Twiss and Ed E.G. Keller, who are the same people who did the I can't remember. Oh, the Last Week Tonight presents A Day in the Life of Marlon Bundo, which was sort of like a a political parody book, but I guess this is a book about letting new people into your life, and the illustrations look really great.
Yeah.
And I know that this one has a lot of holds on it, so I think it'll be popular.
Great. Yay! I'm just having so much fun. Can I do this more often?
Yes.
Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider. So we have a graphic novel about Spider-Girl, Spider-Woman, who you remember from the movie. And this book is called Spider-Geddon, so that looks like super fun.
Here's a picture book for a change of tune called Can Cat and Bird Be Friends? I really love that.
Oh,
I love the title.
Look at that kitty.
In real life, I don't know if cat and bird can be friends, but maybe in the happy world of picture books. Maybe they can? I don't know.
And only in the happy world of picture books. Let's stick with the picture books. This beach is loud. And this is, looks like it's a series about senses, and you can see the kind of illustration style. I wonder if this is for kids who, have some sensory issues, or whether it's just a fun way to think about the senses. So splish, splash, sploosh. You can see that this boy has some glasses on.
I think it's both. I think it's like for any kid, but also it's specifically about a kid who maybe is a little more sensitive.
Yeah, it actually says on the back, stories for wonderfully sensitive kids.
Sweet Dreams, bedtime visualizations for kids. Oh, cool.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, this is so cool. This is for, I don't know if other people have had this experience, but like of trying to explain to your kids how to fall asleep.
I have to do things like close your eyes, stop talking.
I feel like this maybe would help with that. To give them some techniques, because it really is something you would think it would be something that would just come naturally, but it is something you have to learn.
It's true. It's true. And that there's a lot of text in that book, but I think that it's something you could work on with your kids.
Well, it seems like maybe you probably just do like one a night.
Right. Exactly. Get a few new tools. For those who love and wish there were more Pout-Pout fish stories, today's your day. The Pout-Pout fish cleans up the ocean.
Which is something that needs to be done.
Yes.
I don't know if the Pout-Pout fish really needs to do it, but yeah. How to Read a Book by Newbery medalist Kwame Alexander, and art by Caldecott honoring Melissa Sweet. So they've got two big names.
Ooh, Melissa Sweet.
Yes. And it's actually a book about how to read a book. Looks really creative.
I like the artwork, the watercolor. Here we have Unicorn Day by Diane Murray and Luke Flowers did the pictures. Hooray, hooray, it's Unicorn Day when unicorns come out to play. So I can think of a few kids who would love this right away.
I'm so happy I got this one. So this is called I'm Worried by Michael Ian Black and Debbie Ridpath Ohi, who also did I'm Sad, which we read a lot in our house because it's just about feeling sad and why you feel sad, and sort of that it's okay to feel sad. And so I've almost said the owner of a child, the parent of a child who is often worried as well as sad. I think that this will be good.
Nice.
And this on the cover is Potato, who's often
very sad.
Yeah,
I'm worried. Bear came along.
It's a great cover.
It's a great cover. It doesn't say the author's name, but it's a great cover otherwise. I love even the end papers are very artistic.
It says it on the spine label.
We have Richard Morris and illustrated by Leeuwen Pham. I've seen their illustrations other places.
And actually still even though I'm clearly you should put the author's name on the cover, I like that the cover just has such a big impact.
Yes. So it has a little bit of that graphic novel sensibility to it, but it's very simple storyline.
Last of the picture books. Oops, our box is tipping over. The Big Book of Birds. Ooh. Oh, look, and it must have factual information because on the back it says, like, why is a flamingo pink? Is a bald eagle really bald? Whoa!
Oh, nice.
Wow, this looks like one of those books you could just... I sometimes think of these as, like, afternoon books rather than before bedtime books, like when you just need to have time to, like, explore something.
Pour over it, yep. And that'll be fun. I picked out some bird books for story times this month. So now we have some chapter books. This one looks really beautiful. Midsummer's Mayhem by Rajani LaRocca. Let's see, what do we know about it? 11-year-old Mimi Maxon comes from a big Indian American family, but she feels invisible because she's the youngest of 4. And so she enters a contest at a brand new bakery in town. So it looks like another contemporary.
Roughly based on Midsummer Night's Dream, or maybe I think there's some of the sort of like topsy-turviness.
There is some romantic entanglements about her siblings. Did you hear Midsummer's Night's Dream?
I don't know. Anyways, the author's from Massachusetts.
Yes, it is.
I've talked to people who read that, and they already said it was really good.
Oh, fun.
This is a grown-up book, so we're just going to save that. Level 13, a slacker novel.
Oh yeah, I've never read his books. They're funny though, right?
Yeah, I haven't read them in like years. I mean, he keeps writing them.
Right.
But I definitely remember the ones I read were just so funny. I mean, humor is hard, right? Like sometimes it's just things are not that funny, and these were definitely funny. I'm not going to show you the inside because it's not actually a picture book. I'm just in the habit. But yeah, for fans of Gordon Corman and his Slacker series.
Nice. All right. So, Aiming High, Falling Short, Ordinary Girls by Blair Thornburgh. And is this... Oh, so this is fiction. 15-year-old Plum Blatchley's real name is Patience, but with an older sister like Ginny who faints dramatically on couches when she gets anything lower than an A-. Patience is not a virtue in Plum's repertoire. Her repertoire is missing a lot. So her father's a novelist. She has genius genes.
This sounds good for like slightly older, like not quite teen, but
so there's some stress about getting into college.
Is it a teen book that's accidentally in the...
It is by Harper Teen, actually. Well, there you go. Shh, don't tell. All right, that's it.
Bye.